Hello again, long time no see.
Might be autistic,
So hello guys, welcome back to the Keenan's Life YouTube channel. And I know I say this every single time, but it has really been a while this time. It's been over a year since I last posted, and I believe the last video I posted was about my announcement to go to development tour in 2024. And there was a bit of good news and bad news to that. The good news is that I did end up going to the first 5 events down in Milton Keynes. I'll put all the results in this like little box here or something. You can probably have a little look there, but as you can see, I lost every single one. I didn't play too bad, it was about a 60s, low to high 60s average, which was all right with my standard at the time. But I quite underestimated. However, I did underestimate my opponents a lot. A lot of the players that I never heard the names of, apart from, I'd say, Adam Gavlas or Connor Hopkins. Apart from them two, all the others were way better than me. Quick disclaimer, I didn't say that Adam Gavlas and Connor Hopkins weren't better than me because they were. I was also saying that the people that I didn't know also were. Some of their averages were close to mine, but at the same time, I know I wasn't good enough to compete at the time. It did good things for me. I was preparing to go to many more, and then there was a bunch of different roadblocks over the past year. Family and financial issues have struck me quite hard, and it's halted my progress in darts actually. But I'm back now. It's Tuesday the 5th of March, I believe. When this video goes out, probably late in the night, but yeah, I've got a little plan set out for the next 3 weeks, as I do want to go to the development tour in Leicester, number 6 through 10. So yeah, I'll let you in on all the planning I've got. So as we are 3 weeks away from development tour in Leicester, I have decided to make a little 3-week series on hopefully day-to-day basis about just trying to get myself ready for dev tour. So trying to complete little tasks here and there, little must-dos, little might-dos, and would likes, or whatever you want to call them, so that I'm fully prepared and I've got confidence going into that weekend. So before I list all of them off, I'll let you know that it starts tomorrow on Wednesday, the 6th of March, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know the numbers of dates at the moment. Yeah, Wednesday the 6th of March at 12 o'clock midnight, and that goes through till Thursday the 27th of March at 11:59 p.m. So I've got a full 3-week span to complete all of these different different tasks and things that I'd like to achieve to make sure I'm fully ready and firing as good as I can for them events. So we'll start off with the must-haves. So to start off on the must-achieves, these are the things that I feel I have to do to make sure I am ready for development tour. If I do not complete one of them, depending on what it is, it may not be the end of the world, but it may affect my performance. So the first one would be to complete a leg, at least one leg in these whole 3 weeks, under 13 darts. Now I know you're thinking that'll be quite easy for a player going to development tour, and I do agree with you. It's not easy, but it's not hard to do a leg under 13 if you practice enough and if you focus enough and if you're on good enough form. But I thought it was best to try and downplay the ability, and just to get one, I think would put a bit more pressure on me. And then once I've hopefully got that one out of the way, everything can hopefully come flooding in, as I know I've got the confidence to do it again. So there's the first one. The second one would to achieve 30 180s. Now, again, in my mind, that's probably quite easy if I practice long enough and hard enough, seeing as I probably hit about 4 or 5, maybe even 10 180s a day. I don't want to brag by saying that, but that's just like the average. 4 to 10 is like the normal amount that I hit per day. However, there can be times where I'm not playing darts as much or at all during a day, so I thought I'd just bump the number down to 30, so it is achievable if anything in my life does happen. So there's the second one. The third one would to be to beat the Dark Count Dartbot on level 12, so that's the 76 to 80 average. Now, I believe I can win a game like that. It could be a bit of a scrap, but I can win a game like that. And I'd like to beat it as many times as I possibly can to give myself the confidence that I can beat, you know, not the average range, but the slightly above average range in this youth tour. So when I went last year, I was expecting a big chunk of them to be around a 50-60 mark. And as I found out, the average and slightly above average mark was high 60s to even 80s. And you could see that in some of the stats of my games, like when I played Adam Gavlas, Connor Hopkins, Ryan Walsh. They all had 70 plus averages, and I couldn't keep up with that stuff. So I'd like to practice myself on bigger opponents to try and get myself as ready as I can. And the fourth one, it's a bit interesting, but it's a bit more personal to me. I'd like to save up 450 quid at least. That is literally just all it'll take for me to have the minimum to go to Leicester. That's obviously saying that I don't enjoy myself or whatever. If I just go there just for darts, £450 should do it. So that's all the must achieves, and we'll do the would like tos now. So the would likes, these are things that don't necessarily have to be done, but if they are done, it is a big plus towards preparation towards there. So the first one there is hit an average of 90 plus over 4 legs. These, much like the 1 leg under 13 and the Dartbots things, these have to be hit in a recorded game. Not exactly video recorded, but something on Dark Counter or anything that can mark my games for me. So I can't just go up the board and knock in a few legs with a few darts in between it and say that's 4 legs, that's a 90 average. I can't do that. So I've got to record the game and show proof of it. The second one is to hit a 3 bullseye visit. Now this one is probably quite easy, seeing as I can do this. However, I don't practice on the bullseye enough. So I've put this in purely just to motivate myself to practice on the bullseyes, because it's one of the downfalls of my game. I cannot hit a bullseye to save my life most of the time. The third one is kind of more onto that, so I want to hit a 170 in a match. Much like the first one, this has to be recorded in a game. If I can show proof of my highest finish being a 170, then I've completed the challenge. If not, it will the result will be put into the highest finish that I hit in these 3 weeks. The fourth one is to snap no more than 1 Swiss point. Now this is a bit of a more out there one, but I know myself that I am a profuse Swiss point breaker. I've put a lot of money into Swiss points ever since I switched to the Chris Dobie darts, and now I have Luke Littler darts, so I don't use them, but I play with Dobie darts, but they're all Swiss points, if you know what I mean. And the way I throw, I can snap a point through a tiny little fitter range, and I need to stop doing that. So 1 is my limit, and I will make sure that it's not in a fitter range. If it does happen, it'll be a horrible bounce out, I tell you that. The fifth one is to attend the PDC development tour. Of course, that's just obvious. If I can do that, I'll get there, so that's fine. The next one would be to get a job. Another one that's just personal towards me, but it would be a big plus to know that I'm afterwards. And the final one would be to break my daily 180 record. And at the moment it stands at 15, and in my opinion that sounds quite low, seeing as there's professionals in the world that can hit that in like a 10 leg match or something. So I will try my best to break that, and if not, I will put my record and just say how close I was to it or far away or whatever. So that's pretty much it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be doing this. One thing I could think of would be, hopefully every day, try and make a tiny little daily recap that I can put on my shorts page, well, this page, but on the YouTube shorts, just to recap everything. And maybe every week I could try and make a little recap video, maybe like 3-4 minutes long, that could go onto the actual channel as a video. And this will have all the stats and hopefully some recorded clips if I'm able to do so. So yeah, it's a rough plan, and I know I'm literally doing this about 4 hours away from when this starts, but it's worth a try, I guess. I'd like to start uploading again, because it's fun. It is fun to make videos and all that. I just haven't really found the motivation or the need to do it, but I want to, so we're gonna do it. So yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe and like the video. I've forgotten how to do all of this, by the way, because it's been so long. So yeah, subscribe, like, maybe turn on notifications, because you never know when I'm gonna upload. My schedule isn't very regular, so you never know. Turn on the bell and you'll be notified whenever I upload, if I ever do upload. But yeah, I'll see you later, guys.